Okay, as a group of 3 to 4 people, um, remember the number that I assigned so that when you create a group on LEB2, you could use that number. And when you doing the final assignment, you're gonna use the same group number. I heard a student just joined. Okay. Right now, I'm gonna explain final assignment. I already finished explain the activity assignment. Regarding final assignment, the process is similar to activity assignment, but the teaching team have the problem for you guys to randomly select one problem. Okay. When you create the group, you use, for example, inter. I forgotten the letter for our intersection, but of course we like 34 section, the section 34. So I will get back to you regarding um the group name. There will be both group what do you call, like it's similar to the activity assigned today that you're gonna need to submit as a group. Just one team member submit it, right? And the other one are individual work. So everyone in the class need to submit it. Okay. No, this one we have the problem. This one is typo. Okay. We have problem for you guys to randomly selected. Okay, let's take a look. The theme is that it is a situation where the world modern infrastructure collapse or like grid down, off grid, you can call in another word, doesn't have electricity. Okay, it's really challenging. This one remind me of the museum. What do you call การไฟฟ้า electrical organization museum that I went. So they told about story of when we doesn't have electricity and we use like lamp and candle. Yeah, and once they have heard about the technology using in England and Europe area, dynamo, right, to generate electricity, then they have like business and they sold to us. So we have electrical generator. But this one take us back when we doesn't have electricity. So the teaching team proposed this situation. The real problem is not the absence of social media, but the collapse of the infrastructure that sustain life. So this is the จำลอง for it's like create that situation, okay? When we doesn't have electricity, what will happen? The first hour, at the moment when electricity and the internet simultaneously collapse worldwide, there will be no light from electricity. We could have like lamp. The transportation system gonna fail. Aircraft communication that require electricity gonna fail. Okay. Communication using like Zoom gonna fail. Okay, including like microphone. No, I'm sorry, mobile phones. Wi-Fi. Okay. Within 24 to 72 hours, we could have problem about electrical pump is not working. Um, we might not have water reserve. Food spoil because refrigerator is not working. Hospital system not really collapse, but the system is ineffectively work. Because imagine we need monitoring system for patient, right? Mm. Mm. Currency become meaningless. The banknote, um, or like the phone application for bank, right? Banking. Um, I try to imagine the banknote become meaningless. It could be because in general we have like currency and then we compare with other country, right? Currency. Mm. But when we doesn't have electricity, um, it is more difficult to like have the international trading like that. Mm. Looting begin, looting. Mm. So once people notice that it is like long-term problem, yeah, people probably wanna stock their bottle of water or their canned food. Within the first week, um, survival and decline. There could be mass migration. I thought of like people from China when they migrate from China to Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. Yeah, during that time, there could be issue with resource and job. Hmm. Government flatter the communication through like Wi-Fi are gone. Hmm. Law collapse. There could be some unlawful action. Disease spread, which could be due to like the problem with water pump, for example, to have a wastewater treatment plant, but it doesn't work, right? So that could be problem with it. Could be epidemic rise. Mm. Civilization fragment. Mm. Okay, I think it's a detail. Mm. New order or chaos. This one within the first month. Um, there are starvation. People may migrate and have new communities nearby water, nearby river. Um, nowadays, some people still live nearby river or water as well. But then this one will be more crucial because in order to transport water far away from the river, it is more difficult when we doesn't have electricity, water pump. Important skill proficient in computer engineering or digital marketing will become obsolete. Hmm. Imagine with this situation, we cannot use computer, or at least it need to be based on battery, not electricity. But once the battery ran out, then that's gonna be additional difficulties. Mhm. People will learn soft other skills such as farming. I mean the skill that doesn't require electricity will become more important, like farming, hunting, fishing, water purification, first aid, self-defense, carpentry, manual repair. They are still important nowadays too. But fishing, when I read about fishing, I thought of my friend as well. Sometimes they go for fishing as a hobby. In my opinion, once we get the fish and then we eat it, and then we not just throw it away, I think it's okay. For living. New world, long term, knowledge lost. Some knowledge will be lost if we store in digital format. For example, my friend in the US and I probably never meet again without electricity, I imagine. Yeah, because I need an airplane to be there, right? And it's difficult for me to it's not that difficult, but how to contact them, probably I need to write later. Yeah, but still, how I gonna send it from Thailand to US without airplane? Probably by boat, right? It's take a long time. Recovery. Okay. The reconstruction of electrical grid is nearly unfeasible, but possible, necessitating highly specialized expertise. Yeah, we'll need expertise to like fix the dynamo and electrical generator. This one remind me when I went to the museum, the electrical organization museum กฟผไหมหรือว่าการไฟฟ้าพิพิธภัณฑ์การไฟฟ้าเพิ่งเปิดit's just open October this year. You could pre-register before going there. So they mentioned about during the World War II, the electrical plant was affected by the war as well. So they need to recover the plant in order to use it again. So yeah, that's the situation. Okay. Oh wait. Now I will let each team select one number. I start with group 1. I'll let you guys select first. Okay. Let me pause my record here. For the student who they submit me the letter about absent, I will let them choose one number later on. Okay.